But did you swear at us? I don't know. Did you swear at us?
Say what?
Did you say fuck the podcast or something?
Nah, wait.
You mustn't swear to your editors.
Nah,
What was going through your head? Because here you are, you're doing your
I
thing.
just wanna know what was going through. Mine is cool. Nah, on that. What are we talking about? Pelam Hainya.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can't lie on someone.
You did.
On the same person. You see, I like this man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man of the moment, Joseph Dary. What mean? Dog, I'm sure it's been a crazy month for you, eh?
Bro, yeah.
Just putting out fires, eh? Left, right.
I was nobody 2 weeks ago, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was nobody. Nobody gave a shit about me 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But now, 2 weeks after now, it's just a maza, man. It's too much.
But did you swear at us? I don't know. Did you swear at us?
Say what,
Did you say fuck the podcast or something?
Nah, wait.
You mustn't swear to your editors.
Nah, it's you know, I think it's maturity comes within, you know. I can't just, bro, even when this happened, I'm sure, I don't know what my father did. My father is a pastor. So when this whole thing happened, I don't know what he did. So I can't be out there saying, yo, wara, MacG this, MacG that. I'm still a brand.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to cherish my name and say, yo, this man did this and then now I'm coming. No, I'm not that person when you hit me this side and I hit you back. No, I'm that one. When you hit this side, I give you the other side.
Oh. Yeah, bro, but I won't lie to you, man. Like, I felt so bad. You know, we've spoken a lot on the podcast. I mean, we've had the podcast for about 4 or 5 years. We say a lot of shit. But that really hit me to the core, you know?
Even me, I was,
Bro, because I've been in the trenches of YouTube. I know the struggle of what it's like to get subscribers and views and whatever. You know, the work that goes behind it. So for me to come say that and only to realize, you know, it wasn't true, like I felt shit, dog. I'm not even going to lie to you, bro.
It was bad.
And I apologize, and I apologize to you again. I mean, I've apologized before. I apologize to you again. I mean, I really didn't know. And that was not my intention, you know. And I think you could feel... because I tried to call you before we apologize on the show to apologize to you personally. But let's not make this about me. What was going through your head? Because here you are, you're doing your thing.
I just want to know what was going through your head. Mine is cool. I will talk about that in your head.
Hey, dog, I literally...
Because the man stopped the whole show. Nah, man. That, you see... And then now when he started talking, I'm like, so now the thing, when the whole thing happened, I was watching podcast and chill. That time I'm watching.
Oh, for real?
Yes, I'm watching and I'm putting on, I was in the studio also with my engineer. So I'm watching podcast and chill, putting in the earphones. Now, I went off. You know when you're watching and then you like a shaman.
Yes.
So I went off.
Now when before.
Yeah, I went off and did something there in the house. Then when I go back, I see Joseph Dary.
Oh shit!
MacG just crashed Joseph Dary. Joseph Dary, yo, my man.
Yeah.
MacG just made Joseph Dary shake. I was like, now what did I do? So now I'm already behind. So now I have to catch up with the video. So I had to watch the whole where I was. I was watching, continuing from what I was watching before. So that I can just watch the whole podcast. Now I get that part and I was like, this man, is it weed? Is it alcohol? I asked myself, because sometimes happens. I'm like, is it that punch? Is it that dangerous?
It's the gin.
Because it was, hey, my man, I was shocked.
And it's unprovoked, out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, my brother. I'm about to drop my video that day at maybe it was around 8. I was about to drop at 8. Now I'm like, so now, should I still drop? Should I not drop? And you know what I'm saying? It was
You're confused. Like, what's going on?
I was confused, my man. But one thing that came into my mind was, obviously, MacG wants to give me money. That was one thing. I'm like, I think he wants to give me money. It's my time. I saw my time coming, my man. I'm like, this is my time.
No, let's be honest. That lady from Mojala fucked me up, eh? She pumped me, eh? Because to be honest, I've said it on the show before, like, I don't really consume your content. Obviously, I'm not the target market or whatever the case may be, right? So when she was here, I'm like, fuck, man. I've always had this thing in the back of my mind because I saw the Manyanyova show. I'm not really familiar with the people in that space.
Yeah.
But
And she's here.
and she's here.
Yeah.
And she mentioned on the show, they mentioned it's Joseph. He's light skinned. You guys look pretty similar.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, this is the perfect opportunity to ask a lady who was heading content at Moja Love, who better to know, right?
Yeah.
And if you remember in the show, I think we even asked her if she can provide us with the video.
Yes. Because
And
you said you
then-
couldn't find it on the net.
Yeah, we couldn't find it on the net. And then that week, we couldn't find the video. She couldn't send it to us as well.
Yeah.
Which I think, in hindsight, we should have removed that part because we don't have proof.
Evidence,
You
yeah.
understand? But it's stuff that we record long ago. You're not really thinking about it. We kind of forgotten about it. Boom, 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 boom. So when that thing comes out, I'm still letting him. I'm like, it's him, man.
Yeah.
Look at the nose. It's him.
Yeah. So now, but what I want to know is that the minute you find out that you fucked up,
Yeah.
what happens then?
Bro, I called Dudu. I was like, no, we got to say an apology, bro.
Yeah.
And I know the social media was a shitstorm, but we don't go by what social media
Obviously.
is saying.
Even
You know?
myself, I don't go with them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, obviously.
So I was like, Dudu, the right thing is for me to apologize.
Yeah.
And if the guy wants to sue, he's got every grounds. Because, like,
I fucked.
bro, like defamation of character, pedophilia.
Yeah.
Ish, my man.
That's career ending, dog.
Yeah.
That will end anyone's
And
career.
it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad, man.
But then how do you go home? Like you go home, you meet your dad or you meet your family.
I'm here in Joburg.
Okay.
I'm working here.
But they don't call you, they don't say anything. What happens?
Nah, I lost contact with my. Fathers, my man.
Yeah.
Fathers are never fathers.
But who do you communicate with at home? Is it
Yeah,
mother?
I'm the breadwinner.
So no one communicates with you.
I communicate with my siblings.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean the siblings as well. I mean it affects them really.
Obviously, I just told them I'm good. Obviously, I knew. Firstly, I knew it's not true.
Yes.
And then
yes.
there's no proof.
Yeah.
No, not true. Historical lie.
Yeah, I said historical lie. That's what I said. Because if you check it in history of life, I might blow up after this, like too big to some other places because of the whole situation that happened. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's in the histories that like people are always gonna think that this guy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
This
yes.
guy.
Yeah.
Because there's someone who probably watched just that show.
Yes.
And that's all they know.
That's all they
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So and then also there's people when you around the media, they're just gonna come into you and say like, yo,
Yeah.
you're a bad person.
Yes.
Because you did this now, because you were called a pedophile. Even if
Yes.
a person wants to tell you, I don't like you, now they tell you straight because
Yeah.
of they find
they
that
now have an excuse.
they now
The
have an
haters.
excuse.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
haters.
They be more like they pressurize you as a creator to a point where now you just feel like, but what did I even do to this person?
Yeah.
Because this is not true.
Yeah.
And
But
then-
your audience knew it's not true, ne?
yes, my friends know. My man, I'm everywhere. TikTok, I'm running.
Yeah.
Standing there, number one.
Yeah.
Sounds are running out the whole media, number
Yeah.
one. So everyone knows. If that was true, they could have known, this is Joseph Dary. Why is Joseph Dary on my new? And it happened last year, right? And last year, that time, I was already a big YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I had maybe around 200K subscribers last year. So obviously, people could have known this is Joseph Dary. Even back then, before last year, I had another channel that was on 200.
Yeah.
So obviously, people could have...
So who's that fucker, bro? Who's that Joseph who's an influencer?
I don't know, my man.
Who was the influencer? How come we don't know where this guy is? Hey, dude.
I don't know, because I tried.
Yeah?
I spoke to the pastor of the show, and he said that he tried to ask the producer of the show to send the clip. Doesn't seem like she's able to find the clip, because I spoke to him. I really did. So
Who's the first person that calls you from your team? Or like, did you lose any sponsors or anything?
Nah, I don't really have sponsors.
Okay.
I was just like an independent creator.
Yeah.
Just doing YouTube, posting,
Yeah.
getting money from like the views.
Yeah,
And
AdSense.
AdSense, all that. I
Yeah.
didn't have like people saying maybe bookings, because I had already started taking bookings, maybe 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, and then after that I had to stop. Obviously, they can't just
Yeah.
book a pedophile. No, that story.
man, that's
That story went from the day you said it up until the day you
said
apologize.
so, yes.
You understand? So obviously that's like about a week. So I had to just like chill at home.
Nah, I apologize, my
I know
dog.
stress.
Excuse my dog. Yo, that's crazy.
That
man.
was bad.